I want to see chimps. I want to be monkey.
One of the world's
I need to know the terrifying truth about chimps as a future monkey.
scariest animals just got a whole lot scarier. And Planet of the Apes is slowly becoming non-fiction. Because apparently chimpanzees are out here murking gorillas. Scientists in 2021 witnessed a troop of chimpanzees.
They're cool, Chad. They're cool. They're doing cool shit. Like, you see chimps and you're like, there's no way they could fight gorillas. And they're like, yeah, well, we can.
Basically jumping a family of gorillas. And when I say gang, we're talking about almost 30 chimps pressing a family of 5. Keep in mind a silverback.
Oh my god, wait, never mind. They just ganged them. Okay, chill. Okay, maybe that's not the fairest. But it's numbers advantage, chat. They use their chimp brain.
400 pounds could probably bench press your car. And according to witnesses, the silverback was eating chimps left and right like they were paper mache. But eventually the chimps overwhelmed the bigger silverback and even kidnapped a baby gorilla. I'm not going to tell you exactly what they did, but that family of 5 became a party of 4. And it wasn't even the last time. Because later that year, scientists watched the same group of chimpanzees do the same exact thing. Square up with a family of gorillas, kidnapped a baby, and erased its name from the gorilla census. And it's not like we didn't know.
So they're aiming for the babies, because they know they can't kill the big gorillas, and they're aiming for the babies. Damn, that's crazy. Monkey Gang Squad, yeah.
About that. They often hunt bush babies and vervet monkeys, and we've even seen them use weapons like spears to do it. But it's one thing to hunt something that weighs like 5 Skittles. Going gorillas is another tier of Black Air Force activity. Which is why I'd rather be locked in a room with a jaguar than a chimp. Because at least a jaguar gonna make it quick. That's exactly right. Chimpanzees have been known to hunt using spears, and the way they do it
Yo, Chad, they're just like us. Monkeys are just, Chad, this is why I want to be monkey. Because I want to be able to use a spear. You know what I mean? I can't use a spear right now, and I want to be able to. So I want to become monkey.
Not pretty. So what you gotta remember is these sociopaths share about 98% of their DNA with us, and they have more in common with humans than just thumbs. They're part of the special class of animals that can create and use tools, and chimps are probably the best at it. They'll take twigs, stick them in mounds, and literally go fishing for termites. They'll use stones as hammers to crack open nuts, and it's actually a lot harder than it looks.
Look!
They'll use leaves as sponges to drink water, sticks to steal honey from bees. Some have even been seen making and using stone flakes, which are really close to what early humans used to make back in the day. But yeah, chimps also use spears.
They're gonna become humans. They're gonna become humans, chat. Soon. Soon they're gonna become humans. Chimps are evil. Apes at least have compassion. I think it depends on the chimp, chat. I really think it depends. Like, you know, humans, a lot of humans are evil. That doesn't mean that all humans are evil. I'm sure there's chill chimps, but there's also psychopath ones. It's just what happens with intelligent species. It you know.
Off a stick, sharpening one end with their teeth, and then shoving it into the hollow part of a tree trunk. Because they know that's where bush babies sleep. Scientists watched them stab bush babies and force them out of their hiding spot in trees, where they proceeded to tear them apart and eat them alive. So they don't actually yeet the spear.
Yeah, but that's what humans do as well. Humans tear things apart and eat them alive. We do that, and it's not evil when we do it.
A lot of people probably thought, but they're definitely too smart for everyone else's good. Also, fun fact, out of all the animals I've talked about, a chimp was probably the closest to ending my entire way of life. But that's a story for another video.
Wait,
right,
what?
So
he got chimp attacked? Oh, that's crazy. Oh, that's crazy. And we don't call those people good. Wait a minute, have you ever ate it at McDonald's?
How a chimpanzee nearly ended my entire way of life. So this was in Senegal, that little country right there. I was visiting for a couple months, and me and some family decided to go to a zoo that, looking back, was way too rundown to be called an actual zoo. The only thing separating the chimps from the general public were prison bars that were wide enough to stick your hand through. And
Bro, that's not good. Wait, that's not good. Because they can rip stuff. They can rip your hand off. We can rip the hand off. We tend to cook things that are definitely dead already. Okay, but do you know how those things end up dead? Sir Player-Lot, I don't know what to tell you, but we literally have factories where animals get killed. If you want to do the moral high ground of you shouldn't harm animals, we do that more than any other species. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I think if I was a cow, I'd rather get like teared apart by a chimp and then ate it than like in a factory, bro. Eating them alive is very different. Okay, but a chimp killed the thing and then ate it. It didn't say that chimp ate it alive, and also it's an animal, bro. Are we really doing animal moralism where we're like, it's immoral for animals to hunt for food? Are we really doing that, chat? Not to be the #1 chimp defender, but you know, are we doing animal moralism? They do. I mean, I don't deny that they do eat things alive. I just am saying that like eating things is eating things, and the monkey can't tell if it's moral. It would be more moral to kill the thing before it eats it. The monkey simply thinks about me hungry, me want to eat the thing.
Even thinking, no, I did not stick my hand into the chimp cage. I was 7, but I wasn't stupid. Now, if you wanted to see stupid, you'd have to look at the people around us. But some of them thought it'd be funny to throw things inside the chimp enclosure.
Oh my god.
That's how I've heard it, but I guess to...
Yes, yeah, I mean, humans are more stupid. Bad take. Are you applying morals to a chimp, brother? It's an animal. It doesn't have morals.
Way nobody in that zoo was winning an award. Especially when someone started tossing rocks in there. Yeah, let the stupidity marinate. I just remember watching the chimpanzee just sit there and take it. Until the people ran out of rocks. It wasn't until the chimpanzee started picking the rocks up that the people realized just what they did. They just gave an animal with thumbs
they were throwing rocks at the monkey. The monkey's gonna throw it back, dude. The monkey's gonna throw it back, man. So are we though. Humans are just animals. Holy shit, are you actually are you seriously oh my god, bro. Oh my god. I have a brother in chat comparing like animals to humans in a sense that like, I mean, yeah, technically, but I'm speechless. So you know what? I think we should throw chimps in jail then, by your logic then, right? By your logic, we should put all monkeys in jail because they're like evil. No? Because like we're animals too, and we have a society where there's a prison system, so I think we should put all monkeys in jail.
No regard for anything human ammo.
Zoos exist already? Yeah, but that's... Are you actually stupid? Like genuinely, dude. Are you actually stupid? Because like... I mean, yeah, zoos, but that's different. It's not like every single chimp is in a zoo. It's just a small percentage that is already kind of fucked up that we do that, but... you know, like, they live in the wild. The majority of them live in the wild, like wild animals. I'm speechless. I'm actually speechless.
Chimp started fastballing the stones back at the crowd, and all we could do was run and take cover. And I vividly remember crouching behind a bench, and when I got up, a rock flew past not more than 4 inches past my right eye. I was really just bad luck away from either doing this video with a glass eye or not doing this video at all.
Jesus.
Look, you can say size matters all you want, but 4 inches made a difference that day. This picture might look cute, but it's actually one of the most disturbing things you'll ever see. I'm about to tell you one of the most messed up stories you've never heard of. So this guy, Dr. Kellogg, had the question I'm sure all of us have had at least once. What would happen if you raised a human without teaching it a language or having it around any other humans? Like a nature versus nurture.
And monkeys are the evil ones. Humans do this shit. And monkeys are the ones that are supposed to be in jail? Holy, bro was like, I wonder what would happen if I just took a human and just raised it with monkeys. Oh my lord.
Kind of thing. It's one thing to think it, it's another to be on CPS's watch list. So this guy had a human son, Donald, that he raised with a female chimpanzee he adopted named Gua. So he treated 10-month-old Donald and 7-month-old Gua the same in ways that would have had CPS, PETA, and the Geneva Convention pulling up. The experiment was weird. He would tap on both of their heads with a spoon just to hear the differences in the sound of their skulls. He would purposely make loud noises and provoke them just to see who would react first. At one point, he even spun Donald around on a high chair until he started crying. It got really dark really fast, especially when the human Donald started acting like his surrogate chimp sister, walking on all fours, being overly aggressive, and even biting people. It's a shame the Pikachu meme didn't exist back then. Donald would bark like Gua when he wanted food and refused to walk on 2 feet even though he could. Eventually, the man who somehow graduated with a doctorate in psychology...
all the child knows is the monkey, so of course the child is acting like the monkey. That's all it knows. Yo, I'm just, this is not legal, right? You know, this is monkey jail to this guy. Send him to the zoo. Send him to the zoo.
Colombia realized that he was ruining his son. So he called the experiment off.
Wow,
The chimpanzee
what?
that-
Just realized? Just then realized? Wow, dude. Wow, realized? The thing is, I do believe in this, chat. It is my belief that people are the way they are because of how they've grown. And I feel like this kind of proves this a little bit. I feel like genetic makeup probably does not weigh as much as environment in the way someone will turn up. This is a personal belief of mine that I think has some backing in science. I don't know if 100%, but I think if you raise someone a certain way, there's no such thing as like the bitchy gene, where you were born with the bitchy gene. So even if you're raised to not be bitchy, you're still gonna be bitchy. You know what I mean? I feel like environment is like 90% of like how someone ends up.
They treated like a daughter and was part of their family. Yeah, they packed her up and sent her away to be part of another experiment. Where she
Oh
was
my god, poor monkey! So you see, they raised the monkey like a daughter and then they just sent her away? That's just evil. I don't even blame this monkey if it rips someone's face off.
Died by pneumonia a few months later. As for Donald, he grew to be an adult and eventually became a doctor, until he deleted himself at the age of 42. And to add insult to whatever seasoned hell this was supposed to be, if you go over to Dr. Kellogg's Wikipedia, he was described as a guy who had no tolerance for those who were unethical.
Yo, chill, dude. The hypocrisy, dude. Yo, this guy should get canceled, methinks.
Moral of this video, Thanos should start a GoFundMe. I'm starting to think he was onto something. Some stories just make you want to go off the grid and avoid humanity completely. And while that may not be an option for you,
And the monkey didn't even do anything bad. Like, you guys were like, yeah, monkeys are inherently evil, chimps are inherently evil, but this chimp was raised like a human and he didn't do anything wrong, man. The monkey didn't do anything wrong, god damn it.
Internet can. Yeah, not my best transition. I'll be better. NordVPN creates
Oh,
encrypted
wow.
tunnels for your data and
Oh,
protects
wow,
your identity by hiding
NordVPN.
your IP address. Like a snow leopard in the mountains, you can observe the world without having to worry because of perks of living for toilets. You have any idea how having to pay taxes to kangaroos? And without having to check your snakes for toilets. You have any idea how dangerous toilets are? Then you
Oh,
never
he's
have to
still
feel
part
like you're
of the.
giving
Oh
up
my
speed
god,
for
he's doing a
security.
smart ad
And
break.
with NordVPN's threat protection, you can
Yo.
enjoy your online experience, whatever that may be. I really don't judge. Without also having to worry about. Make sure you go to nordvpn.com/casual.
There we go, chat,
to
that's a
score a
link.
huge discount available only for a limited time. And with Nord's money back guarantee, it's basically risk-free. You want to know what's not risk-free? Having a chimpanzee as a pet. Oh, trust me, this is going somewhere.
Yeah.
After this ad, though.
Is it the
Here's why
face
you
ripping
should never
incident?
give a chimpanzee Xanax. Sounds like common sense, but apparently it's not that common. Travis was a 13-year-old, 200-pound walking life lesson that lived with his owners in Stamford, Connecticut. He spent his entire life around people and was basically treated as one of them. He would do things like use the family computer, watch
Look at
baseball
him.
on TV. He knew how to open doors with keys. And sometimes he'd drink wine out of a glass after a long day. Everyone knew him, and he would even greet police officers whenever he would see them around in the neighborhood. I want you to remember that for later. Travis even drove a car, and he did it more than once. It's like if this dude was
He
an actual
could
member of society.
drive?
Now, what would happen in 2009 wasn't out of nowhere. The red flags were there. He once climbed out of his owner's car and held up traffic for hours looking for a man that threw an empty bottle at the car. And there was one
Oh
incident
my
where
god, he held grudges. He held grudges. Someone threw a bottle. He was like, yo, chill, dude. Yo, chill. Oh my god.
Travis bit a woman's hand and tried to drag her into a car. But none of that was as bad as 09. I'm not gonna make any jokes because this was honestly one of the most traumatizing things I've ever seen. Because one day in 2009, Travis left the house with his owner's keys and the owner and her friend Charlotte Nash tried to get him back. The only problem was Nash used his Tickle Me Elmo to try to bribe him back into the house. And seeing someone else hold his Elmo pissed Travis all the way off. Travis brutally mauled Nash, tearing out her face and limbs and not even stopping when his owner hit him over the head with a shovel. And as the attack got worse, his owner had no choice but to literally stab him in the back. And a literal butcher knife to the back only made Travis angrier. Eventually police were called. Yeah, the same police from earlier. It took multiple bullets just to get Travis to stand down. Travis limped back to the house, went to his cage, and passed away. The victim survived the attack, but Travis had ripped over 90% of her face off, like lips, eyes, nose, they were all gone. And I am telling you right now, do not Google that if you have a weak stomach. Those pictures personally f***ed me up for days when I first saw it. At the time, we didn't really know what set Travis off. Some sources said it was because Charlotte Nash was holding his Elmo. Others say it was because Nash had a different hairstyle that day and that freaked him out. But a toxicology report confirmed that Travis the chimpanzee had Xanax-laced tea the day of the attack. Travis's owner obviously got sued, but then she died of an aneurysm just a year later.
He was on Xanax! Bro, who gave Xanax to the monkey, dude? Oh my lord, dude. Oh my lord, dude. Who gave drugs to the monkey, dude? Holy, dude. Holy, maybe he was depressed. Wow, dude. I mean, I think the owner is 1,000% at fault here. First of all, I don't even think it's illegal to have a wild animals like this. Second of all, that's crazy, bro. The monkey can have a little Xanax as a treat.
It was just bad for everyone involved. But at the end of the day, the lesson here is the chimpanzee never went crazy. The chimp just went chimp. This man was attacked by an animal with a name that might just get me cancelled. This is the work of Trombiculidae. But they're also known as, guidelines you better not homie, Chiggers. A word that sounds like it has the potential to offend multiple ethnicities. Not to be confused with a species of parasitic flea known as Chiggers.
I thought those
honestly,
are fleas.
I don't know what sounds worse. Chiggers, or Chiggers, which is apparently less offensive, is a type of mite found all throughout the world, but the most infamous ones are found in the southeastern US, Midwest, and Mexico.
I'm not saying the name of this bug.
This might not be the video for you. Cause Chiggers don't really bite. They'll actually just burrow themselves into your skin, make a little hole, and then spit out enzymes and break down
isn't that like
cells.
ticks? Isn't that ticks? I thought those were ticks. The ones that just bury their head into you and then they just suck. And then you need to have them like removed by a doctor. I thought they were called ticks.
Which is exactly where the swelling and irritation
I don't want
comes
to look
from.
at that though.
The
Now
worst
that I
part
know.
is you usually don't start itching until after the larvae falls off you. It's like you're not allowed to suffer until they're done with you. And once they are, they fall to the ground where they end up becoming their harmless adult forms. And normally the bumps they leave heal on their own.
So they're like
also,
different
the Chiggers
ticks.
in North America usually don't carry disease. They're just really annoying to be around. But yeah, I can't tell you who named them, but I can tell you they did not have a good home life. And I feel like someone owes me reparations for making me say it. So somebody sent me this, and I actually think there's a right answer here. But first, I'm actually curious. Which one would you choose? Like, which one do you think you'd have the best shot with?
Okay, in order to receive $37 million, you have to survive. So we have Jaguar, Komodo dragon, rhino, and gorilla. I think I picked a Komodo dragon because I can just sit on it. Chat. I can just straight up sit on it. I'm sorry. I can sit on it. Like, this is flat on the ground. I'll just sit on it. I can't sit on the monkey. Rhino, they can't see shit. But like, if I'm in a one-bedroom apartment with no windows, it doesn't matter. I picked the dragon and I'll sit on it. Chat, how can it end me if I'm on top of it? Chat, how can it end me if I sit on it? It's a small little lizard. I'll just sit on it, chat. Let me show you. Let me show you. Let me do a diagram. Let me do a diagram, chat. So this is the Komodo dragon. There it is, as you can see. And then this is me sitting on it. Chat, it can't get me if I'm sitting on it, chat. How can it get me if I'm sitting on it? Go out and prove it. The dragons are super deadly, but not if you sit on it. I couldn't sit on any of the other ones. Oh, you're doing a poll? What? I'm not part of the... They can take out water buffalo, but water buffalo don't sit on it. It's flat. I can sit on it. I can sit on it.
Off rip, we can go ahead and eliminate the rhino. For a couple reasons. Rhinos have really bad eyesight and even worse anxiety. Mostly because they have to share a zip code with animals that would literally eat them balls first. Life is multiple choice and rhinos consistently choose battery. So if this anxiety-riddled warhorse has a panic attack near you, you will be a chalk outlier.
That's what I'm saying.
The Komodo's an instant game over too.
No!
Komodos don't flatline.
I can sit on it! I can sit on it! You have a poison bite? But how can it bite me if I sit on it? How can it bite me if I sit on it? Chat, same with a crocodile. If it was a crocodile, I would also sit on it.
And their prey with bacteria the way we thought they did. This homicide gecko is actually venomous. And they've been known to dig out human graves and eat the corpses, so don't think you can't get meal prep too. One bite and it's credits, and there's nowhere near...
Oh shit, I mean, I didn't know they got tall like that. I didn't know they got tall like that. I don't know if I'll be able to sit on it if it goes tall like that. Oh shit, I didn't know they could go tall like that. Oh god, I don't think I... Oh shit.
You can go where this 10-foot leather assault weapon can't get to you. Now the Jaguar is actually an interesting one. Jaguar attacks on people are really rare. They're usually in self-defense. So you'd actually have a better chance of surviving in a room with a Jaguar as long as you don't provoke it or do anything to make him think you're food. However, Jags are solitary, and in a one-bedroom apartment, if that Jaguar feels like you're in its space, it could be lights out. Which is why your best shot is actually with the gorilla. They're natural pacifists that won't waste the calories attacking something that they don't view as an immediate threat to them. So as long as you don't look him in the eye, or smile at him unless you're trying to be Harambe's roommate, your best chance at winning and, you know, living is with the gorilla.
But what if I sit on it? Okay, fine. I guess the monkey. I guess. Oh god, Laura, thank you for the raid! Welcome to the stream. We're watching some YouTube videos. Welcome.
I want to show y'all something. So
Oh my god, wait. That was someone saying the thing. Wait.
You know, living is with the gorilla. I want to
Disagree, I would take the Komodo because if I get on his back, what is it gonna do? That's what I said! Wait, he's gonna counter my argument of sit on it. He's gonna counter my argument. Oh god.
show y'all something. So I made a video on this, and a lot of people are commenting how they choose the Komodo since all they'd have to do is climb a counter, just wait there for 37 minutes. Some even said they can manhandle the leather assault weapon if they needed to. I'm not going to talk about how Komodos can be nearly 10 feet long. I'm not going to mention the fact that young Komodos can climb trees. And I'm certainly not going to acknowledge the fact that out of all the animals here, Komodos are the only ones that will actively eat humans. Nah, I'm not going to talk about any of that. Instead, I'm going to show you this.
Yeah. I didn't know that you went tall like that. When I saw this, I also saw that I couldn't sit on it. Sad.
No further comment.
Yeah.